It's important that you know how to use our templates so that you don't lose any content in the cutting process. This happens to be our poker-sized playing card template, but all the templates have the same crop marks on them. Let's take a closer look. The outermost area is called the bleed, and this is the area that allows us to have color run all the way out to the edge of the paper. The next area is the red line, and that's called the trim line. This is where we try to cut the edge off the bleed so that we have color all the way out to the edge of the paper. Now we try to hit that trim line as precisely as possible. However, the cutting process is not perfect. So you'll definitely lose the entire bleed area, but you may also lose a little portion of the inner area. This area is called the unsafe zone, and it represents everything between the trim line and the safe zone. This area marked in yellow. You don't want to put any important content in this area because it may be cut off along with the trim line and the bleed. The next zone is inside the dashed blue line. This is called the safe zone. Anything you put in here should be safe. You won't lose it during the cutting process no matter what. This is where you want to put your content. So let's take a look at this process with a real playing card. We start with our template and we add our graphics. We want our content to remain all inside the safe zone, so everything outside the safe zone would just be bleed or border area. I'll make it semi-transparent so you can kind of see the card through to the template. Here you can see the dashed line where the safe zone is, and you can see that the content is well within it. Let me make it a little bit more transparent. That might help. There, now you can definitely see the dashed line. Now if we were to increase the size of our card just by a small 10%, that would change everything. You can see now that there's clearly some content right at the top up here that is outside the dashed line, or at least it crosses it. Now this content is in danger of being cut off even though it hasn't hit the trim line yet. It's not to say that it will be cut off, but it's in danger, and we don't want our content to be in danger. At the bottom we have the same problem, Manhattan. But if we bring our content inside, we shrink it back down, we won't have this problem. There will be no danger of losing any content during the cutting process. So it's best to just play it safe. Keep your content inside the safe zone and everything will be fine.